Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Reindeer Readathon, or welcome to whether it's your first time or you're coming back. If you are joining in, let us know in the chat what team you're on. Selfishly, I hope you're on Team Candy Cane because we need to get some points. Steph, you're repping which team today?
Snowflake.
Snowflake.
Let's go.
I was like, I get so competitive over this every single year, but I feel like
I know, right? It's great. Actually, I got to log my points while we're doing this too.
I say I get so competitive as the one who has also not finished a book yet or started a book yet, but
hey, that means we're ahead.
Here now, I'm starting. It is, for those who don't know or haven't followed me yet on socials, it's my wedding week, so I'm literally getting married on Saturday. But I was like, I'm not missing the Reindeer Readathon for nothing. I will be streaming. I will be reading. Like I won't ever miss a chance to celebrate the holidays. So
congrats!
Thank you. I'm super hyped. I'm very, very excited. I mean, after like 9 years together, I feel like nothing's really changed. But
oh yeah,
it's fun.
You're just putting the seal on it. That's all.
Exactly. Excuse me. I've been talking also for like the last hour, so my voice is probably going. Hi, Vanessa. There's our Team Candy Cane co-host in the chat. We've got Molly, who is not going to join in the beginning, but will be with us later. Hi, Molly. Go Team Mistletoe. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Katie. We've got Glitter Envy. Hello. We've got, this is a great username, Good Soup. Welcome on in. Good Soup. So cute.
Question is, what kind of soup?
That's true. What's your good soup?
Right. For me, it's going to be a French onion soup.
What about you? Fancy stuff. I'm a tomato soup girl. Tomato bisque on a fancy day. Mm-hmm. I love a grilled cheese. It's like the only thing I can cook. Yes. Mean grilled cheese. Hello, Alyssa. Hello. Not staying too late, but perfect unwind time. That was my hope. I know a lot of the other streamers are streaming earlier in the day, so I was hoping to do something a little bit later for our West Coasters or those hoping for something once the kids go to sleep or, wind down time. So perfect.
Same. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm only going to be here for about like an hour and some change because it's 8 p.m. here, but we're here to make some points. Doesn't matter.
Any points count. I don't know. I don't have an end time yet for when I'm streaming for. We're just going to go for the vibe. So we don't have an out yet. But if I am hooked in the book and having a good time and our co-hosts are here, I'm sure I'll stick out for quite a while.
Cool.
Let's see. Hello, reading royalty. How art thou?
Katie is great.
Oh, I am giggling. This is so great. I missed this energy. This is like exactly what I needed. I feel like I've been like stressed with all the wedding stuff. I'm like, nah, this is great. This is where I need to be right now. This is so good. All right. I feel better. We're not the only ones starting out today.
Yes, you can do it. Woo-hoo. Believe in you.
Vanessa starting strong. 500-page book.
Nice.
Right? I mean, maybe that's like the rip off the Band-Aid strategy, to be honest. Because I feel like if you just like save it for the end of the TBR and you keep looking at it, I don't know. I feel like I would psych myself out.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. My next one's going to be the big one. I'm just like,
I'm going to have to know like what's on your TBR and what you're reading.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, thanks, Katie. Starting from Blood and Ash. I read this last Christmas and I read it in literally a day.
Oh, wow.
It's so fun. I was like, it's such a long book. I'm always scared of long books. I don't know why I waited so long. I was like, I ordered like the next two.
Nice.
Haven't read them since last Christmas.
That's okay. I get that. Starting series and never finishing them. Hi.
It's hard. Welcome, another Stephanie. Hi, Kate. Probably continuing reread of Six of Crows. Yes. When in doubt, Six of Crows it out. You guys, I'm in the goofiest mood today, so my bad. Let's see. Is there a bad soup?
That's a great question.
I don't know what it is. It has to be something that's like not it, one of the broad ones, perhaps.
I don't know.
Let's see. Also, if the sound is still bad, please let me know. I know some people said the sound is a little wonky. Hopefully it's resolving itself because sometimes my internet is not its best.
I can hear you clearly if that means anything.
Oh, thanks. I was like, it's stressful. Okay. Vanessa, we want to know what chunker you're reading. And it is Glow of the Everflame. Because you're interviewing Pen
nice. That's awesome.
Which is a perfect time to plug that everyone's YouTube channels are down below. So make sure to go subscribe to everybody because we all not only love Christmas and love each other, but we put a lot of work into this readathon. So if you can subscribe to everybody, it's free, but it's also just a great way to support everybody. So yeah, click those links. Also, most of us are on like TikTok and Instagram if you prefer that. I think we're all over. Can't get us. We're on every platform, so you can find us. Let's see. Starting with the big one. Nice.
You can do it.
Strategy. I'm not going to start with my big one as much as I commend you all for it. Curious Tides. Ooh, I've heard good things. Let's see. We're almost through what everyone's reading. Trouble with the Night Circus. I will say, stick it out. I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah. Or maybe put it down and come back to it. Choose something else on TBR.
Get some momentum going. Andrea is here for Team Candy Cane, reading Servant of Earth.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Me neither. Hopefully it's good. All right. 2 books in December already. Neither met a prompt. Okay.
Oh, no.
That changes today, starting Veiled Kingdom. All right. I think we are through everybody's comments. Let's see. Early 2010s fantasy dystopia. That's the energy that I'm always looking for. And last one, Cindy Lou, halfway through Comet prompt. Elias Grace by Margaret Atwood. Oh, that's a Handmaid's Tale author, right?
Yes.
That's so nice. All right, Steph, what are you reading? What prompt are you working on?
Oh, what prompt am I working on? Am I working on the prompt? I know I've definitely got the Christmas Carol prompt going because it's an audiobook and I'm listening to a nonfiction. It's called The Color of Law. So I love nonfiction and learning about different things. So I'm a nonfiction nerd. So that's what I'm doing while I paint. I'm going to keep working on this painting that I started the other day.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, what are you two are doing?
So I actually just figured out my TBR like 2 hours ago, so I haven't posted it yet. So this is breaking news, everyone. Also, I almost chucked my phone across the room because the prompt that I think is Comet, the one where it's like your birthday and the last digit, is the page number, like last digit. So my birthday is September 10th. So we've got a 0. No books end in 0. I think I pulled like 30 books off the shelf and I was like trying to like film and like make it fun too. So I'm like, this is becoming so much work because I'm like filming, showing the cover, flipping to the back, not a 0, closing it. Because I'm like, I will not show my floor right now because it is embarrassing. There are so many books from this, but
the reality of having a channel. It's like books everywhere.
I was like, no, you can see the floor. But this was the only one that I found after like 30 books, which I actually was really excited to put something like Christmassy on the list.
Yeah.
Look at this. I didn't want a like 490-page book when I already have a 500-page book. Like,
ooh, chunkers.
So
but it's Christmassy, so maybe it'll go fast because it might be like light and fluffy.
That's what I'm hoping. And I am like a romance girly at my core. Like, I think I read like 70 to 80% romance. So I'm like, I should be able to burn through it, but I don't know if it'll be where I start. Yeah. I have the other stack of what I pulled for other prompts. Don't ask me which is which right now, but I'm going to read the Buddy Read, The Christmas Tree Farm. I've done the other 2 on audio, so I'll probably see if I can do the audio for this one too, because I really liked them on audio. They're cute and fun. I'm leaning into this one. It's so not Christmassy at all, but essentially it says something about a young mother in a government reform program where custody of her child hangs in the balance. So it sounds super intense, and I feel like I just like don't want fluff right now. So
that sounds like something I would pick up. So it's not
good. I can also be persuaded by the chat because I have no strong feelings. So if anyone really loves one of these, let me know and I might start there. I've got The Ministry of Time, which I feel like everyone who's read it loved it.
Also heard about that.
And then this is my 500-page one, Air by Sabato.
Oh.
Which I've loved her other books, but I'm not ready for it yet. I need a minute. I was like, this is like a not on the stream, quiet moment, put a candle going, calm down first. I feel like you have to like set the scene for certain books. So
what are you feeling right now?
I'm leaning towards one of these.
Okay.
If anyone has any feels to convince me, please let me know because I could use some help. I've heard they're both good though.
Yeah.
And I definitely shopped my own shelves for like everything, which was really fun because I have a lot of unread books. So it was cool to be able to do that.
Same. It's a problem.
It's such a good problem, but like it is a little stressful.
It is. There's so much. It's actually pretty great.
Stephanie, I feel for you. All of your books, 400 some pages, have 2 over 500. Are you reading like a series? Like what's happening here? I was like, is it all fantasy? What's going on? Yeah. Oh no.
Or you just like the books. That's a thing.
Vanessa is just okay. 3 stars.
Ooh, interesting. I did see it on like is it like a best sci-fi list somewhere?
It did make some of the like, I don't know, the lists that they mean are they publicity lists.
How much credit do we give those? I don't know. I'm listening to Vanessa, so.
But also, I don't know if Vanessa and I, thinking about last year when we co-hosted together, I don't feel like we have super similar reading tastes.
Okay.
So that doesn't deter me, but it makes me a little nervous.
Maybe it'll encourage you.
Like if you hated it, I will love it.
Oh, I totally like that. I have people that I follow their channel because I'm like, our taste is so opposite, which means if you don't like it, I'm going to love it. Thanks for the rec.
I need to find those people, like the true opposites. I definitely have those people that are so compelling talking about what they love reading that I just listen to them anyways, but I will never read what they're reading because I have no interest. But
I just like their vibe. Their vibe is great.
Oh, Melanie. Yes. I haven't figured out how to work this into a prompt. So what prompt are you using it for? Because I have it and my book club is actually reading it this month. So I should read it, but I didn't put it as a prompt yet.
That's okay. One of my friends read it recently and I was just getting all of the side like messages telling me about the plot. And I'm like, this sounds like chaos. And it sounds great.
There's going to be another one. I got like the email this week that's going to have green sprayed edges. And one of the characters is like the Prince of St. Patrick's Day or something.
Yeah, something like that.
St. Patrick's Day. And it also seems silly. Sexy, quirky rom-com where the golden-hearted Prince of Christmas falls for the totally off-limits Prince of Halloween. I do love Nightmare Before Christmas. So I feel like it's like the sexy version of it.
From what I remember, I mean, I could be wrong. I didn't read it. Again, my friend read it, but it wasn't giving Nightmare Before Christmas. It was giving something completely else.
I feel like the cover and the title gives it, but like I don't truly want the story to give that.
Like, I don't think it does.
It's like innocent, so that makes me feel better. Okay. Let's see. Large print edition. Well, you'll be, cruising through. It's gonna feel real nice. I've read
some so floppy too.
They're so nice. So nice. Great things. Go-to genres. So I mentioned I read a lot of romance, but I get to a point if I read like 2-3 romance in a row where I'm like, someone needs to get murdered anymore, or I'm like, where's the magic? Like I just get bored by it and I start to not appreciate it anymore. So I can only read like 1 or 2 and then I switch to a completely different genre. For a while I was always offsetting it with thrillers, which I really love, but lately I have been going back to my fantasy roots a little bit more, which is kind of where I started out as a reader. I think like a lot of us with those who shall not be named and other ones and different things. So I feel like that's like the core of where I started my reading journey. So looking for some of that kind of feeling again, but like not a long series. It's like 8 books.
Yeah. Standalones are are everything right now for me.
Melanie, I am so happy you're here, but this does not help me put the book into a prompt. God damn it. Oh, all right. I'll work on it. Maybe I can. Let's see. Wait, Alyssa used it. An event of the blurb. Yes, the event one. Okay, I can swap out.
Oh,
right.
That's true.
Okay.
It is an event. It is a thing that we were counting down to.
All right. I think my first like 2 minutes are going to be going through like the story graph reading challenge and seeing if I want to rework it a little bit to put it in. That's my goal. All right. See, I read a lot of romance before switching to something darker. A lot of fantasy lately, so ready for some smut. I also can't do too much smut, especially back to back. Like that gets like, I don't know who I am anymore. I lose myself. I'm like, what is up? What is down? I don't understand how like the mechanics of this is working anymore. It lost the spice for me. Like, put it away. We'll come back 3 books later.
Yeah, I get that. I also need to switch genres because I'm like, I need to solidify that this world was its own thing. It doesn't need to blend in with whatever I'm reading next.
Similar reading slump.
Mm-hmm.
You get it. You get it.
We're right here.
All right. That being said, I think that we could get to some reading.
Yeah.
We could do a 40-minute sprint, so we're right on the hour, if that works for everybody. Let me go ahead and pull up our cutie pie reindeers. This always takes me a second. I swear I'm not a boomer.
No, take your time.
I was like, I just do it once a year. I am only 31, okay? Okay. Are we seeing our reindeer?
Yes, they're so cute.
Okay. So if you are new to sprints, oh my God, not 3 hours, Hannah. You guys are stuck here now. If you're new to the sprints and how the little reindeers work, right now when I set the timer, it's going to show a bunch of different little reindeers like this, and you get to pick which number you think is going to win. So in the chat, say 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then when the timer goes off, we'll see who won, and your proof will be in the chat, so you can have bragging rights. Super cool.
They're so cute.
Also, I'm going to turn this off because it freaks me out. And I do pay attention anyways, but I cannot handle the sound.
Oh, yeah. It just comes on. It's like,
All right. So let's see. Who are you thinking is going to win? Who is your?
I like the Pinkie Pie cutie. We're going to go with number 4, I think.
All right. I am going to go with 3 because I love a classic Christmas, some red and green.
Cute.
All right. I'm going to put it in the chat so everybody believes me. All right. And we'll see. We'll see what I end up reading right now. We'll check in with you in 38 minutes, everybody.
See you in a bit.
Not the blue. Look at that red nose. That's cute. Did anyone predict the winner?
Not me.
Olympias.
Cute. It's appropriate that it's the Rudolph, though.
Yeah, it was cute. I mean, they're all cute, but how's your
Right.
painting?
It's going. It's going. It's a
Is
calming.
Is it like a thing that you follow, like instructions or a prompt for?
No, I'm an artist.
Okay, I didn't know this about you.
Yeah, I'm a professional artist. So I'm just painting.
That's so cool.
Thanks.
I love that.
What'd you end up choosing?
I just decided to go for it since we were talking about it. Anyways, I am in the mood to read like something Christmassy. And then I was thinking about it since I have 2 other books that are Christmassy in the prompts too. I kind of need to like space them out. So I figured it made sense to start with one so that I could read, The Ministry of Time or something after. So
Nice.
I got 32 pages in.
Yay. Nice job.
Yes. Also had a snack.
Use a snack actually. Nighttime snack. See, I don't even know how much I read of mine. I think I read like 9 or 10% of my audiobook.
Nice. Is it a long audiobook?
Not really, no.
That's good.
It's just a lot of information. And I did go figure out what prompt it was for. It is for Dasher, so a book that was recommended. Get points there.
I was able to squeeze this one in for Vixen. So it's the one that's read a book you didn't buy. So I technically, I mean, it's not cheating, I don't think.
Okay.
I was gifted the ebook version. I am reading the physical, which I bought.
Okay.
But that's just because I was too lazy to go get my Kindle. So I was like, I was gifted one of them. It's the same thing. I'm not counting it as the ebook prompt. So I was like, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I guess as long as you're not counting it as the ebook prompt, then that makes sense.
No, I was like, I don't even know where my Kindle is. I haven't unpacked it yet. This is sitting right here. I have it on both, and one of them was gifted. I think it counts good enough. Let's see. Welcome back, Katie. How did everyone else do on their reading? Megan finally got to join. Welcome in. Studying very hard. 20 pages. Had to take a call. Hey, 20 pages read is 20 pages you hadn't read before.
Exactly. Also, can I just say that the elf behind you, I didn't notice it at first, but I just
I added it.
I'm like, he's staring at me and I kind of love it.
So, I think it was like, I don't know, almost like 8 years ago at my old job, we had like a corporate job and each department did like a Christmas theme and we did like a decorating contest.
Cute.
So our team, I was like, let's do something that we don't have to like spend a bunch of money on and that, it's resources that we already have like here in the office. So I did like the scene of like when he decorates gimbals. It's just essentially like a lot of like snowflakes and paper chains. I was like, this is super easy. It's just like everyone needs to make a lot of stuff. So we did that. And then I decided I was going to spend like the $40 to get the cutout. And then I feel like every year I have to like pull it out to justify it. I mean, I think he's paid for himself now, but like,
I think so.
randomly I'll just like pop him in the back of my streams or videos during Christmas time. Although I had him in my hallway right now and everyone who's came over like jumps when they go down the hallway because I've scared myself too. So like I shouldn't leave him there, but
yeah, I'm wondering like when you wake up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water or something, do you just see a shadow and it's like it's the elf in the corner?
If I was meaner, I would like move him around and scare Omar, but I'm nice, I guess. But he is a honorary Team Candy Cane member. And temporarily give me his book Supernova. That's funny. I don't have like, I guess now I have like a new friend in my neighborhood in the last year. And she would be probably one of the first friends or people I've lived close by that I could like borrow books from.
Nice.
But I think it's just I have so many books that she mostly borrows from me. It's like I don't really need to borrow any. 16% in the Six of Crows audiobook. I really like the audiobook. I feel like it helps a lot with like the more action scenes.
Okay.
I feel like, at least for me. Same.
Oh, yay.
First year.
That's
Nice.
great.
That's so cool. How many years have you done it, Steph?
I think this might be the second time that I'm doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. I definitely didn't find out about it like the first 2 years it existed. And funnily enough, I remember I saw posts about it on Twitter. And I
Okay.
didn't even go on Twitter very often. And I don't feel like Eric tweeted that often. But my like Twitter page was mostly just readathons for a while. Like I'd go on there and it was only about readathons. So
Mhm.
I had figured out, I think like 4 years ago, and I participated, I think 2 times on my own, and I didn't read a lot, just a
Mhm.
little, but it was fun, and I really liked like seeing all the hosts, and I don't know, I liked all the events. I really liked the trivia. The trivia,
Yeah, it's so fun.
and then last year he asked if I wanted to co-host, and then I was like, "Wait, you know who I am? What do you mean?" So pretty cool.
It's great.
40 pages.
Woo.
You are a book dragon. Look at you. Same way. Check out, get the same. Smart.
Yes.
I need to get better about like requesting books from my library too. Like I was just talking about this, like because like when they don't have them, most libraries you can request that they add them.
Yeah.
And I forget to do it because I'm usually like doing it on my phone, and I feel like I should just like bookmark web page since you can't do it like in Libby.
It's super helpful. I do that all the time.
Yeah, they add a lot. Oh yeah, true. They have different narrators. Nice. I love when they do that. Yay! 1 for 1. If you didn't know it existed before, you're doing Yeah, going in person is like, I don't know, so nostalgic for me. Even if it's not like the library I grew up going to, like there's just like something so wholesome about it. Like it just feels good.
Yeah, libraries have a specific smell. Like
even like the new ones.
Yeah. Like I wonder if that was a candle, what would that smell like? The library smell.
Have you heard of, I think it's like, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's like a British library. It's like the Bodleian Library or whatever.
I don't think so.
Essentially, someone quote me if I'm wrong, but I saw a TikTok about it recently. And they have to have at least one copy of every single new book since like a certain year that was like many years ago. That's okay. I think they're just British books only though. Like they don't have to get like all the American books. But they said it's like over 1,000 books that they're adding per day because like so many books coming out. I'm like, how big is this library? Like, can anyone go there if they visit? Do you have to be British? Like,
right. Where do they put it all? How do they still have space?
I think they're like building new wings like every single year is what.
Oh, I gotta visit that.
It sounds like it's like a magical story and not real life. Oh, I love libraries.
Yay, we can do it.
Read nothing, finished
Yay. Productivity. That's okay.
Woohoo.
Yay.
All the well wishes.
Yeah, it's like 9:10 here, so I maybe got one more sprint left in me before I gotta go to bed because I do have work tomorrow.
Fair. Very fair. Have you started any holiday things? Are you decorating already?
Oh yeah, decorations went up the day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, we're all decked out. We're ready to go. Oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna post in the chat. My cats have sequestered the tree.
I want to see.
I'll post it in the Discord. I had my like tree skirt all laid out very nicely, and it says Merry Christmas, blah blah. And then one of the kitties said, "This is my blanket now," and it's like All rumble.
Oh, so cute.
Furry helpers. Oh, look at all the babies. Oh, they're so cute. I can't get enough of these. Okay. Posted in the chat.
All right, I'll go grab my phone on break. I'm charging it right now.
But I'm also, you can see screen.
Oh, those are really cute
There
pictures.
he is. The stinky.
Like that is not an eye because your camera is way better. Hater, even though I have one.
Are you all ready?
Yeah, I decorate super early. I feel like I've gotten like earlier and earlier every year, but that's because we spend so much time not at home. Like every weekend we're like with the family, or like we don't spend Christmas here. And I realized if I don't decorate early, I feel like I didn't get like a chance to enjoy it. And for me, like, because I love Christmas so much, I'm like, it's all the little things that like lead up to it, and all the little like, I don't know, readathons, the parties, movies, making like hot chocolate, like doing all these little things rather than just the day itself. So definitely try to like do the most I can.
That makes a lot of sense. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, so.
It's the taking it down that's hard for me in January. I'm like, but I want it to last forever. I don't want to take it down.
And then I feel like your house, like at least for me, like I feel like my house seems so empty afterwards. I lived in this barren wasteland. Like, what is this? Like, it's so,
why isn't it bright and colorful?
For real, I don't know. I mean, that's also partially because we moved into this house, like, I don't know, like a year and a half ago or so. And like, we haven't really hung up any art on the walls or like that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like we're still settling in. And a lot of it, I was like, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to wait for the wedding registry. And so I'm like, all right, here we go. Like, we're getting some house stuff, which is really cool. But I don't know. It's fun putting a house together, but it takes a lot of time and money.
Yeah, it does. Good thing the plan is to be there.
Yeah. But I think that's about it. Have you been watching Christmas movies?
Not yet. Have you?
I watched the Netflix one that I don't know what it's called, like Meet Me at Something, where she's like on a quest because she had like this cute meet cute with a guy at an airport, and they said like, if we see each other in a year and you're single, like we're gonna meet here. And so they essentially a year later it happens, she's single, and then she recruits someone to help her find this guy. And so it becomes a love triangle situation, and it's very cute.
So. I love it. No, I haven't watched any Christmas. So I'm trying to finish up all my fall stuff first. I'm like still in the middle of a series and things.
I'm excited to watch like the Lindsay Lohan one, and I've heard it's terrible, but the Chad Michael Murray one where he's like a dancer in a small town, I was like, it's Magic Mike in a Christmas village. I'm not really sure what's going on, but
I don't know if that sounds amazing or really bad. I don't know.
Probably terrible, but like there's fun in that too.
There is fun in that. Just watching it go.
I think last year, like all of sprints, we just kept talking about like listening to the Sabrina Fruitcake EP, and so now I'm like super hyped because like we're getting a Netflix special too. So I'm like, I am a Sabrina girly. I'm like, I've seen her twice now. Like I'm ready.
Awesome.
So I'm very, very excited. All right, I'm not the only one. Magic,
right? It does sound amazing.
Melanie, we can watch it together because I don't think my husband wants to join.
If anyone has any good Christmas movie recommendations, that's besides the classics. I feel like I've seen all of those already. We watch them every year. Those are the comfort things. I need some like new chaos energy.
Or like, what's the most underrated one? Because I feel like there's always like those ones that are like from the 90s or something that like we all missed out on that like maybe just didn't get marketed well. But I feel like occasionally people are like, oh, this one. I'm like, how have I not heard of that?
Oh, good question. I don't know if anybody has any recommendations. I don't know. I mean, I'm watching K-dramas right now that are set in winter. Does that count? I don't know.
I think it does. Like, there's something to be said about like watching things that are set in the time that you're watching them. Like Like I wish there was an easy way to go watch like all the Thanksgiving episodes or like the Christmas episodes of shows. Like I just want that one episode as like a rewatch from like Friends and New Girl and like all of these like classic shows.
Yeah.
Let's see. Stephanie, Sabrina's Fruitcake is the only Christmas album I listen to anymore. It's so good. Like that one. And I'm not like an Ariana Grande fan nor hater. But she has like one that's like Christmas and Chill, I think it's called.
Okay.
And it's really, really like it really grew on me. Like I listened to that one and this one, like
I have not heard it.
I am a Spotify girly, so I make like crazy Christmas playlists, all sorts of different playlists. Oh, the holiday, not underrated, just the right amount of rated.
Okay.
It's so good. Jude Law.
Sorry, while I'm sleeping. While you were sleeping. I Google these things.
Like Ryan movie, right?
I haven't heard of it. Let me see while we're sleeping.
Is it a Nora Ephron movie too?
Oh.
Nora Ephron movies like have that good vibes.
Wait, is it with Sandra Bullock? Is that because that's
or is it that one?
That's what's coming up.
Oh, I was thinking of Sleeping in Seattle. Other movie, also Sleeping. You know, I saw this movie once years and years and years ago. Like, I know I've seen it, but I don't remember anything about it. So I should rewatch it.
The While You Were Sleeping one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited for all of the baking that I plan to do. Oh
my God. I love to watch videos of people baking and I love eating it, but like it brings out like the worst side of me.
Oh my gosh, what do you mean?
You have to be so precise with everything and like do it so perfectly. And I feel like I'm so good at following instructions. Like I love a rule. I'm a Virgo. I'm a planner. Like I'll get in there and like follow the instructions to a T. But like if it doesn't turn out, it's just like the most frustrating thing ever. I don't bake enough to like have the experience behind it. So I think I just like get ragey.
That's totally fair. I am a chaos baker. I'm like, yeah, this pinch looks good enough. Let's just throw it. And somehow it always turns out edible and tasty.
It could be me. But I think maybe you have to be like that if you're going to be a baker. Like you have to be able to like let it go.
Maybe. I'm just like, this would taste better with chocolate chips. Let's just throw them in there.
Oh, I did see this one and it's really cute. I forgot about this movie. It's newish, like it came out in the last couple of years.
Oh, Noel.
I don't like things that say like Noel at Christmas or that are like called that because it's my husband's ex-girlfriend's name. So unjustified. She's a nice person, but I'm just like
that's valid.
You know,
we all there's sometimes that happens. Just like this person ruined this thing for me.
Yeah, like not my favorite word anymore. Okay, has those vibes. I love that like cozy vibe. I'm actually gonna watch that this week.
Nice.
Baking sounds great.
Cookies, brownies.
Do you have cookie brownies? I was like, do you have like a thing you bake every holiday season, or are you just vibes?
Kind of just vibes.
You did say chaos, so
yeah.
Brownies,
cookies.
The like croissant cookies people have been doing. You could try those. Eat one. Why do you get them closer? I was like, I'll just come over. I'll eat it.
Yes. Give it all to me. I love it. I love a good edible cookie dough. Don't even get me started.
Oh my gosh, Melanie, I read this like 4 times and I kept reading it as like Sandra D from Greece. And I was like, I don't understand. I don't get it. And I was like, oh, literally Sandra Bullock. I'm sorry. It's that time of the night where I'm getting a little delirious.
Yes, chaos it's the spice of life. What do you think?
I was
in
like,
things that don't have a lot of gravitas, okay? Like, we're not talking about chaos and builds and things like that. Just like
just where it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was reading the synopsis of While You Were Sleeping because it's like, why does it sound unhinged? When Lucy, a token collector, saves passenger Peter's life, she is mistaken for his fiance by his family. While Peter is in a coma, things complicate as Lucy begins to fall in love with his brother.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is this?
Chaos.
Telenovela.
I love it.
Sounds so fun. Yeah, no, I'm watching. I was
I'm
like, bye guys, gotta go. Start watching it.
I love a good, like, this is one of those, I guess it would it be a trope? I don't know what the appropriate word is, but like in dramas and things where someone, not fake dating, but like where someone has to keep up a ruse, you know?
Yeah.
Like to keep up a ruse for somebody else.
Yeah.
I love it.
It reminds me of like the Friends episode. I just like have been doing my rewatch as I do like every fall. And there's like an episode where the guy goes in a coma and both like Phoebe and Monica are trying to date him and essentially like take care of him, and he wakes up and he's like, "Who are you? I don't know you. Goodbye." This is like the opposite version of like what they wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Kind of. And a brother somehow. Oh, chaos.
It is fun. Yes.
Oh, so 90s. I love like a 90s movie, but I'm a 90s baby.
The classics.
Mm-hmm. All right. Shall we sprint again?
I think I'm actually gonna jump off because it's about to be 9:30 over here. So I'm sorry I'm gonna have to leave you guys, but I hope you have more fun.
We will see you on our future sprints and in the Discord. And don't forget to go follow Steph, subscribe down below.
Thanks. I think Kristen's sprinting tomorrow, right? I think.
Yes, cool. Kristen's sprinting tomorrow. I do not remember the time off the top of my head, but it's in the Discord.
Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Bye, Steph.
Bye.
All right. So then there was one. I'm going to do one more sprint with everybody. So feel free to hang out and we will do our little reindeer again. Also, my favorite little pro tip is off camera, I usually play a little bit of Christmas lo-fi if you're trying to set the vibe. So Lo-Fi Girl is a favorite of mine, but Spotify also has a bunch of different playlists that are super good. So let's see which reindeer we've got. All right, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Sound off in the chat who you think is going to win. I'm going to stick with 3 again. Classic Christmas. Let's see. I mean, this isn't probably my wisest choice because I feel like I never win at these things. So maybe your best is to pick not 3 and see if the odds will be in your favor. All right, let's set the clock for, we'll just do 39 again, even though it's like at an odd time and for me. All right, I'm going to click start and I will catch you guys in 39 minutes. Orange reindeer. Any winners? I got to page 92 in The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I can say that I'm officially hooked. I am liking it a lot. It's really cute and funny, and I'm liking the like romantic interest in here. And they totally referenced him being Loki vibes, and I love Loki, so very excited about this. I'm liking it a lot. And this reminded me that I need to go dig in my bookmarks. I have some Christmas bookmarks that I need to get out. How did everyone do with their reading sprints? Let's see. Katie made it to page 54. Nice. Kate got to 24% in your audiobook, making solid progress. That's nice. That is a good dent. I feel like once you get past like 20% in an audiobook, it's like much easier to just drive it home, you know? Yay, I'm excited for you to read it too. Page 75. Nice, Megan. Samantha, 64. Stephanie, page 158, so about 30 pages. I think we all made some solid progress. I know too, if you're in the Discord, they pinned it and made it a little easier to find where to submit the points. So that should help everything. I usually keep Eric's announcement video just like bookmarked for the entire duration of the readathon so that I can go give him more watch hours, but also click all the links below. So I know that's also really helpful if you're not on the Discord, but I'm on the Discord too. 5 pages. Nice, Melanie. Hey, that's 5 pages you hadn't read before. About 45 pages of progress. Finally interested in the book. You reached the point that you need to be. I love it. It takes time. I feel like every book I'm very distracted in like the first 20 to 30 pages. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. And then some sort of switch changes, and then it all starts to come together. You start to get a better sense of the world and the characters, and then it's fun again. Courtney joining Red at the end, starting the Bandit Queens for my book club tomorrow. I actually read that book with Noelle for her book club, the Silly Goose book club, last year or so. And Noelle's one of the hosts as well with the Reindeer Readathon, and I really liked that book. It covered some heavier topics, but I thought it was done really well, and it was super interesting. It's very, very well written. I hope you like it, Courtney. All right. All right. Well, I'll probably leave it here because we've done 2 sprints, and excitingly enough, I actually have to work on writing my wedding vows because we're going to write our own vows and read them on Saturday. So I need to make sure that those are buttoned up and ready to go. We bought these cute little like booklets on Etsy, so I'm going to write them in a Google Doc and then handwrite them once they're finalized into the little booklet. And Omar is going to do the same. So want to make sure to wrap that up today so I'm not stressing thinking about how I need to get it done. I definitely don't want to be like the person writing it the night before. A little stressful. Thanks, Melanie. I should be on for sprints tomorrow. Let me check the schedule. So tomorrow's sprints are hosted by Kristen Craves Books, and those are at 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's 4 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Pacific for the start time. So we should see you then. And I'll catch you guys later. Happy reading, and thanks for hanging out. Good job, everybody. And you're very welcome. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.